Hey guys, I am super excited today because we are going to be talking a lot about values. And you've probably heard people talk about values time and time again. But what we're going to talk about today is how you create values, how you can define your values, and how your values are going to be actionable within your business. So whether you take action or whether the hundreds of thousands of employees you dream to have take the same action as you do, your values mean everything for your startup business. Welcome to episode 5 of Starting Your Startup Brand. I'm Mark and I am a brand strategist from a company called Nimmo right here in Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, so there's 4 reasons why your values are important to your business. And you want to write these down. They are decision making. They give your business direction. You can build a reputation from them. And it defines action and behavior. So no matter who is in your organization, they will all sing from the same hymn sheet and they'll be able to build action within your business. So one massive disclaimer before we kick into it, you need to uphold your values. As a solopreneur startup business, it should be reasonably simple for you to be able to highlight what your values are and then be able to fulfill them and run with them yourself. However, when you start building a team, it is imperative that they hold up all the values that your business has and they know them off by heart. So it's your job, once these values are done, to be able to articulate to your team moving forward exactly what they are. So on the screen right now, you're gonna see 2 different sets of values. As you can see from these 2 columns, we've got Google that focus on external and they focus on statements, whereas Netflix focus on internal and they have one-word values. By external focus, we mean what the solution is, what the customers will get. And by the internal focus, it's the characteristics and building blocks that businesses hold in high regard in order to be the best that they can be. So as you can see with those 2 sets of values, there's a lot of different ways in order for you guys to be able to develop your values. So right now we're gonna deep dive into how you can create your own values. This is an exercise that we use at Nimmo and I would like to say it's flawless. We'd love to hear your comments if you want to post below, but right now let's kick into building values for your startup business. So the first stage of building your values is all about the brainstorming. It's not just about putting words down on a table and seeing what you like and what you don't like. It's about being able to categorize those words and being able to make sure they can fit into 4 categories. And here's a table for you so you can understand exactly what we're talking about. So as you can see, we've got 4 areas that we need to cover off. We've got purpose, people, experience, and product and service. Now in each one of these areas, we would want you to focus on words or phrases or even sentences to be able to put into those boxes. For example, if we're talking about purpose, write down what the purpose is behind your business. Why did you start? Who do you work with? Like, what is the change that you want to make in the world? And then you can look at the people, and that is more about what characteristics you would look for in an employee or a business partner. And then an experience. What experience can your customers get from your business? Lastly, but not leastly, we've got the features and benefits of your product. Just write down single words or sentences that will correctly articulate your product or service. So once you have all your keywords and phrases in that table, now it's all about refining. And we have got a great game that we play with our clients and you guys can do it at home. It's all about the emoji game. So you have your happy emojis, you have your sad emojis, and you put them next to the words that you think work well and hold the most importance to your business. So you've got 12 values now. Now you need to start defining them. Why are these values super important to your business? And in what area of those 4 boxes that we've already discussed does it fit? Okay, so here is an example of what we mean by taking words out of your boxes, being able to define them, and then being able to create a value. If you've got words like absolute excellence, and then your definition of that could be, we will not accept anything short of excellence, we want to be the best, then you can create a value that says something along the lines of, great just isn't good enough. And once you have the 12 values and the 12 definitions, now it's going to be easier for you guys to be able to refine what your core values are going to be. And the way to be able to do this is how many of those 4 boxes, the people, purpose, experience, and product, how many ticks does each one of those 12 values get? And the ones with the most ticks go through into the core value stages. You brainstorm your values, you refine them down to 12, you refine them down again to 4 based on definitions and what holds the most importance to your business. And then, ta-da, done and done. So here are a few key takeaways. Your values help action, direction, and decision-making for your business. Follow the 4-area process to start creating your values today. Add definitions to the words that you've created. Definitions are going to help you refine and eliminate words that on the surface look great, but you can do better. And start brainstorming how you enforce each value. You want to be looking at 4 core values, 1 for each category, with strong definitions that sit behind them. And again, it could be a statement definition or it could be a 1-word definition. That is completely up to you. So that's pretty much a wrap on creating and actioning your values. If you have any questions at all, pop them down below. In fact, you can use us as a sounding board. If you've already done your values, pop them below. If you need any help, let us know. We are here to build better brands and we love to help startups. So yeah, pop it down below. Subscribe, hit the notifications, and we're gonna see you guys next week when we start looking at how you can build the ideal customer. That's right, customer personas, absolute gold when you are trying to communicate to the world. That's it for now. Peace! Oh, of course. Emoji, get emojis. I keep saying emoji.